Hello everyone. In this video, I will be sharing two new drug approval updates. On September 19, 2025, the US FDA approved the Keytruda Qlex for the treatment for various solid tumors and Forzinity for improving muscle strength in patients with the Barth syndrome. Both medications are given subcutaneously. Now, let's dive into these medications in more detail. Pembrolizumab, berahyaluronidase alfa, brand name Keytruda Qlex. This medication was approved by the US FDA on September 19, 2025, and indicated for the treatment for adults and pediatric patients aged 12 years and older and weighing greater than 40 kg, which is 88 pounds. Solid tumor indications approved for intravenous formulation of pembrolizumab. So this new medication is a new formulation for subcutaneous injection. Previously, Keytruda is given intravenous infusion. So therefore, this is a upgrade for the formulation from RV intravenous to subcutaneous injection. So Keytruda was the #1 best-selling drug in 2024 with the worldwide sales $29.5 billion. And this new formulation is given subcutaneously. This medication is available as 165 mg for pembrolizumab and 2,000 units for berahyaluronidase enzyme per milliliter for sub-Q use. The strength of this medication is available as 2.4 or 4.8 milliliter vial. So in addition, this brand name of this product, Keytruda Qlex, and so because this medication is given sub-Q, and so Qlex, and that's why we can remember this medication, Keytruda Qlex. In addition, if you look at the pembrolizumab, so it's ending with zumab, and this is a humanized monoclonal antibody. Recommended dosage is every 3 weeks dosing or every 6 weeks dosing. So for every 3 weeks dosing, it's 395 mg for pembrolizumab and 4,800 units for berahyaluronidase enzyme. Inject 2.4 milliliter subcutaneously in the abdomen or thigh over 1 minute. Alternatively, this medication can be given every 6 weeks, 790 mg for pembrolizumab and 9,600 units for berahyaluronidase enzyme. Inject 4.8 milliliter subcutaneously over 2 minutes. So basically, this sub-Q version of Keytruda Qlex, is given either every 3 weeks sub-Q injection over 1 minute or every 6 weeks sub-Q injection over 2 minutes. So if you think about the RV Keytruda before, so typically it's giving over 30 minutes RV infusion every 3 weeks or every 6 weeks. So you can see changing from the RV dosing to sub-Q injection in this case. So the change from the RV infusion time from 30 minutes to 1 or 2 minutes. As mentioned, this is a combination medication product with the pembrolizumab. Molecular weight for pembrolizumab is about 149 kilodalton. And then in addition, there is an enzyme within the drug medication products, which is called the berahyaluronidase, the enzyme. Mechanistically works as a combo of pembrolizumab, and so pembrolizumab is a PD-1 blocking antibody. It's a programmed death receptor PD-1 blocking antibody, PD-1 inhibitor. So therefore, this would blocking the interaction with the PD-1 ligands, PD-L1, PD-L2. So therefore, this would restore the immune and the T cell response. The purpose to add the enzyme berahyaluronidase alpha. So this enzyme is indoglycosidase, and so this would break down the polysaccharides for urine, which is called hyaluronate. So it's a polysaccharide, and this would enhance the permeability of the subcutaneous tissue. Pharmacokinetically, Tmax, which is the time to reach the maximal drug concentration, is about 4 days. Bioavailability is about 60%. So therefore, you can see the conventional intravenous dosing for pembrolizumab is about 200 milligram or 400 milligram every 3 or every 6 weeks. But in this case, given the bioavailability is about 60%, so therefore you can see the sub-Q dosing is almost double the RA dosing in this case. So you can see either 395 milligram for pembrolizumab or it's 790 milligram for pembrolizumab. Volume of distribution is about 6 liters. Half-life about 22 days. So therefore you can see the dosing regimen is every 3 weeks or every 6 weeks. Contraindications: patients with known hypersensitivity to berahyaluronidase alpha, hyaluronidase, or to any excipients within the drug product. Adverse effects greater than or equal to 20%, nausea, fatigue, musculoskeletal pain. Elamipretide, the brand name, Forzinity. This medication was approved by the US FDA on September 19, 2025, and indicated for improving muscle strength in adults and pediatric patients with Barth syndrome weighing at least 30 kilograms, which is 66 pounds. So as you can see, based on the brand name, Forzinity, so basically the indication for this medication is to improve muscle strength and muscle force. So that's one way you can remember this brand name, Forzinity. So basically, so if you look at the drug structure, this is a synthetic tetrapeptide containing this D-arginine and also dimethyltyrosine and also the lysine. So this medication is available as 280 milligram per 3.5 milliliter solution for injection in a single patient use vial for subcutaneous injection use. The recommended dosage for this medication, patients at least 30 kilogram, so which is 66 pounds, 40 milligram subcutaneous injection once daily dosing. So as mentioned, this is a synthetic tetrapeptide. So you can see molecular weight for this medication is 639.8 gram per mole, hydrogen bond acceptor 14. So hydrogen bond acceptor refer to the number of oxygen and nitrogens within the drug molecule. Hydrogen bond donor 14. Hydrogen bond donor refer to the number of hydroxy and amino groups within the drug molecule. Log P 0.54. So basically, the higher log P, the more lipophilic drug molecule is. So you can see the log P in this case is about 0.54. It's a relatively hydrophilic molecule. Polar surface area is 267 square angstrom. So in addition, this is a tetrapeptide, contains this D-arginine and dimethyltyrosine, and also the lysine and phenylalanine molecule. So there are several, you can see, basic functionality with the primary imine and also with the arginine functionality. So therefore, this medication is available as the salt form with the 3 molecules of hydrochloride salt form. Mechanistically, this medication works as a mitochondrial cardiolipid binder, localizing the inner mitochondrial membrane. So because of the basic functionality, you can see immune functionality along with guanidine motif. So it will be protonated, will be positively charged. So therefore, the medication can interact with the phospholipid on this mitochondrial membrane. So therefore, this would increase the mitochondrial structure, morphology, and function. Pharmacokinetically, Tmax, that's the time to reach the maximal drug concentration, is about 30 minutes to 1 hour. Bioavailability is about 92%. Protein binding is relatively low, 39%. Volume of distribution is 0.5 liter per kilogram. Metabolism, given this is a tetrapeptide, it will be metabolized to inactive M1 tripeptide and M2 dipeptide via sequential C-terminal degradation. Excretion in the urine, so you can see about 100% will be excreted in the urine after 48 hours post-dose. Drug-drug interactions. On the basis of current in vitro and in vivo studies, no clinically significant drug-drug interactions are expected. Contraindications: serious hypersensitivity to any of the ingredients within the Forzinity drug product. Adverse effects: injection site reactions. Here are all the references which I have used to prepare for today's video. FDA new drug approval updates for 2025 is a very valuable resource. In addition, most of the medication information which I shared today are based on Keytruda Qlex prescribing information as well as Forzinity prescribing information documents. Both documents are available at the US FDA website along with the drug manufacturer website. Finally, I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe for future medication video updates. As always, keep learning and elevating. Thank you so much.